Welcome to Comic-Con,
where once a year, sci-fi buffs take their lips off the barrel of a loaded gun and spend half a day adjusting their eyes to sunlight.
You want to see a comic book with pregnant zombie nuns?
You psychotic nerd!
Dude, what a bunch of freaking nerdos.
Can't you see I'm white and nerdy? Look at me, I'm white and nerdy.
I'm a nerd too.
Your personality needs some work.
You're not part of the popular clique.
But I was kind of a lonely nerd in high school.
I started a quilt. I did yoga twice a week. I wore flip-flops in public.
I like to roll with the gangsters. Although it's apparent I'm too white and nerdy. I'm just too white and nerdy. I'm just too white and nerdy. Look at me, I'm white and nerdy.
You're nerds.
You hear that humming? That's Anna Maria making tea right now. Or it could be a Star Destroyer coming in. Now she's putting honey in there. You hear the honey? You hear that? Or she's using the Force. You never know. Hello, fans of everything considered nerdish, but now it's considered cool. Isn't that weird how society changes everything? One time we are considered nerds, and the other time we're cool. I wanted to do something different. Not in the studio, not in the airwaves, none of that stuff. We're sitting in the kitchen with laptops all over the place. Well, hello, fans of everything considered nerdish, but now it's cool. Isn't it weird how society changes? Once it was a nerd thing to like all the stuff we love, from game boarding to video games to reading comic books, liking Star Wars, Star Trek, Tron, Dark Crystal.
Now you can read comic books on your phone.
Yeah, things have changed so much. Well, got some great interviews on this show. Told you it's going to get really good. You know why? Michael Rooker. Yeah, we talked to Michael Rooker.
Oh, he's great.
He's on The Walking Dead, and he plays Daryl's brother. And now he's in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and he plays... What's wrong?
Yondu.
You looked at me like I said something. She gave me this look like...
Or Mary Popkins.
Or Mary Popkins. I don't know what Popkins is.
I don't know.
Yondu of Guardians of the Galaxy. On the show, we have through the list. We came up with Anna Maria's 15 soul-crushing superhero tragedies. They're pretty sad. And then 15 reasons why fans think DC Universe is going to crash. 80s game that's making it into a new show. This is going to be really cool. All right, so let's just kick off the show. Because Netflix, again, advertises fans with an all-too-brief teaser trailer for Castlevania.
Get those stocks.
If you were ever a child like me and you played the classic video game...
Wait, when?
Because I was a special child.
Aren't you still a child?
Castlevania. The vampire. You would run around. The graphics were so bad. It was so cool. It was so bad, but so cool. And you'd fight off the ghost and everything, Castlevania.
I remember bumping into a lot of guys' bedrooms, and all they were doing is with applesauce, sitting down, playing with...
Okay. Yes. So you would go into bedrooms with guys, and they would apple cross
watch other guys. Their moms liked me, so they would say, come on in. I'm like, hello, and then the guys would just be playing their games.
Okay, this is what I hear so far, okay? Their moms would like me, and they would want me to go in the room while they're playing their game. Is that slang for playing with themselves? I don't understand what you're trying to say.
I wasn't in the room. I was an observer on the outside.
No, what are you talking about? Seriously? Yeah, I don't understand where you're going with
I was involved in youth ministry, and the adult women would bring me over their houses, and then their younger sons were playing Nintendo, and they were just playing these games.
So you'd go in there. Would you see them playing Castlevania?
No.
Castlevania. Now this is Nintendo.
I know what Nintendo looks like.
The old school one.
The creamish little rectangular box that's really kind of square.
Okay, now Japanese video game magazine Fantusu has followed the first footage with a poster of the series that features the anime's yet unnamed hero prepared to do battle with Count Dracula.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool.
You think that's going to be big in costumes for Halloween?
I don't know. Unless it takes off. I know.
Yes.
I know. Maybe. I know.
Yes or no? Be assertive. Be decisive.
Okay, I am sure I don't know. How about that? I know Stranger Things did really well, and they still have the hats and the shirts.
Stranger Things. Oh my God, those kids are great.
I know, but I see people walking down the street wearing Stranger Things shirts, adults, and they have big pot bellies, and I'm like, am I one of those?
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Watching. What does you have on right now? Inside Out with Fear on there, and down below says Fonseca Show.
So you know it's got to be a cool shirt. The video game was out in 1986, so it wasn't that good, because if it was out in 85, then you know it'd be really, really good. I have this theory. I told you. The theory is that all the best stuff
You're gonna say bed. Oh my god!
The
So you
best
just play with
stuff.
you went to bed with your Nintendo, didn't you?
I never had a Nintendo. My mom wouldn't buy me one. My mom wouldn't buy me video games.
That's what, nor I. But I
always
earned
do-
money to get my Atari, and I still have my Atari. Do you
Her
have
At-
your Nintendo?
No, I sold it. Her Atari.
You just said you didn't have any Nintendo.
I got one when I got my first job. I bought an old one because I wanted to know, what is this Super Mario
And
Brothers?
you're cappy on my Atari.
Your Atari
When I go to Radio Shack, people would offer me money.
Okay, what are they going to do? Play the Indiana Jones game that just hit a whip and you
Or
go...
E.T.
E.T. sucked! These games sucked!
Hubert.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, vote in right now and tell her how bad these games are.
You know, when I
so
had
bad,
it,
I'd rather play that Tea Maker again.
Maker.
It's so bad. No, I'm proud of you have it, and I actually took... I
be
took her...
assertive. You either are proud or you're not. Be assertive.
The game sucks, okay? I'm sure of that. A few times I connected it up.
I know
with
some other things that suck too.
A few times I connected it up and played it a few times, but it wasn't... I was like, God, this is really boring. And I remember when they
Do you
had...
remember when you went to that toy museum? What state was that? Oh, in New York.
Rochester.
Yes.
Rochester, New York, yeah.
Yes, right? You were like looking like, oh my god, that's cool.
Not
And
for
now-
Atari, other games. Wreck-It Ralph was cool.
It all started with Atari.
The only thing that started with Atari, it started with Pong, dude. Pong!
Which play on what device?
TV. This Pong's good. This is Atari. Two different things, dude. Come on. Come on, dude. All right, so Netflix has Castlevania poster debating the castle. It looks pretty good. You got to check it out. Also, the series, haven't heard anything about it. July 7th, they said that's the release date.
That's coming out soon.
So we'll see that. Other news, Star Wars Lego set, and I found this because it's so cool, reveals Supreme, what's it, Supreme Chancellor, what do you say?
Snook.
Snook. All right, well, it's saying it. Okay, so they have a little picture of him. Did I show you the picture of him? He looks like he's standing up. Take a look at it if you're online right now. Looks like Snoke. It's Snoke.
The Supreme Leader of the First Order.
Snoke. I have him standing up, no hair and stuff like that. I'll go into detail about it. So, and then I have an article that contains the spoilers.
Doesn't he look like Harry
Potter? I thought about that too. They're like
rip off.
They're back at Lego. Where's Lego from? Denmark? How do they call it? They go, I don't know. That's Sweden, but they're like, hey.
No, but even Snook from Star Wars, the movie, looks like that guy from Harry Potter.
No, he didn't. His face is a little more messed up. They're probably going, hey, we're going to cut corners into Star Wars and merchandise. Hey, Luca.
This is not the Muppet Show, my friend.
Luca, give me the pieces from Harry Potter. It's not selling well. They go, I've got it here. And they use the same mold, and they're all like, we'll sell this to them. Those stupid Americans buy it from us. They buy IKEA stuff. They're stupid. Give me some more meatballs. Right? Same country, right? Denmark?
No.
Where's Lego from? Afghanistan? Is that where we're having problems? South Korea? Where's it from? Tell me. She's looking it up. So I
want to say Switzerland, but that's no.
No, it's not in the Alps. No, they don't do that.
It is from. Aren't you going to Legoland with your child? Sweden.
I was right.
No.
Sweden. That's how they talk.
No. Wrong again.
Denmark.
Unfortunately, Fonseca, you are correct.
It is Sweden.
It's Denmark, you fool.
Denmark, they talk the same way, but they have wooden shoes in Denmark and windmills.
Thank you to is it Ole? Is her name Ole?
I don't know.
Ole Kirk Christensen is the inventor of Legos.
Wow.
1949.
Good for her. Well, we got some Farlane stuff on some spoilers for Star Wars. I'm sorry, it's him. Spoilers for Star Wars The Last Jedi. It's going to hit theaters December 15th. A Reddit user has spotted packaging for a new Star Wars The Last Jedi Lego set, okay?
Oh, my God.
Post-release on Force Friday this fall. You know, that whole day, Force Friday. I don't know what day they're going to do it on. It reveals the quite different look of the anonymous Supreme Leader Snoke.
Just make sure when you buy it, don't open the box.
Why would I open the box?
It's going to worth so much more money.
People don't realize that.
Yeah, so much.
So much.
I made so many mistakes.
She opened her pants.
And you is your mouth. Oh my God, it's coming out.
I'm Mom Brother Ever Living.
Yeah.
That's the last show. All right.
Nasty.
Packaging for the First Order Star Destroyer The biggest set of the bunch reveals the 6 minifigures: First Order Officer, First Order Shuttle Pilot, First Order Stormtroopers, First Order Surgeon, BB-9E.
Say that 20 times fast.
BB-9E. Did you hear that? Not BB-8, but a BB-9E. And most notably, Supreme Leader's Note.
That just means more merchandise for the kids.
Now, this is the first time Snoke's been included in Star Wars merchandise. The minifigure is notable because it looks absolutely nothing like the Snoke that appeared in the hologram Star Wars.
It's scary.
Of course it doesn't. It's a Lego, stupid people who wrote this.
I was about to say, you better not say me.
Indicating the character we saw in The Force Awakens was simply enlarged. Therefore, not, and I repeat, not a sword guy. All right? So, I don't know if that really helps at all with, with giving away into a pot line, but this is what they find. All right. Other things in Star Wars, Finn finally be a big deal in The Last Jedi. Will he be a big deal?
I know. Do you really think so? Now, I've heard different mix. Yeah, it needs to be The Last Jedi because, listen, they didn't know that, they were creating Darth Vader. They didn't know the Emperor was evil. And then the other thing is no, he's just saying that, but doesn't mean it.
What do you mean?
The latter part. There was some people were commenting that maybe he's saying, this is the last Jedi. But
from friends, they said he took it out of context.
Exactly. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, of course. These are the last Jedi, but we will build more.
Exactly.
Like that.
The New Hope.
Yeah, New Hope.
The new Hope.
There's always hope. Oh, she scares me. She so scares me.
I thought you were going to say, and here's a box of hope. That's what he gives out every Christmas.
I'm telling you.
Empty box and says, here's a box of hope.
I'm telling you. Every Christmas I have more money in my pocket than most people do with that box of hope. Box of hope goes far. And it's non-returnable.
Yeah, there's not much money there in the beginning.
Yeah, so you don't think he's going to be big in the next movie? There's a lot of cast added. So his screen time's going to be pushed back.
I think everything's going to be big. I mean, Christmas is just going to be crazy. I think everyone is really happy that Luke Skywalker is actually going to say some words, be pivotal. I mean, the trailers is just making you want more and more. They did a really good job with the trailer.
And you know what everybody's excited about? Captain Phasm. Phasm.
Yes, she's going to actually have a bigger role.
But
now, if
Gwendolyn
she's supposed to be
Christie
in the garbage chute?
Hey, so wasn't Han Solo and Luke Skywalker?
Okay, but that took a team effort.
She probably had the password and got out.
She did.
She called Siri and goes, Siri? Yes? Can you open the garbage disposal?
Unless you have the Australian accent, Siri speaking.
Oh. Siri, can you open it up, please? She's all, what?
No, you have
Australian. Your English one. On her Siri, she has a British guy talking.
No, I don't have a British one.
He's Australian?
Yeah.
I
like them dirty.
He irritates me
really
so much.
Really
dirty. All right. So, I don't want to get too much detail about Star Wars, and I really was, but I was I've been posting all these different things, and they're giving me a lot of news, you can see Finn's new gun he's going to use. And I post it.
So wait, help me.
Yeah.
So Finn, I see him laying down on this white-looking coffin all the time.
Because his back all chopped up.
Dude, I know that.
You take a lightsaber and you cut off my spine, I ain't going to be walking either.
You're not doing much. Which actually almost happened to you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, real story.
Yeah, a person took a lightsaber and cut my back.
You broke your back when you were younger.
Yeah, and when I was younger.
You are the old version of Finn.
No.
Finn is a reincarnation of you.
I went with Doctor Strange and learned just the basic amount of magic to make myself walk again. That's how you tie it into the whole universe. You see how
that really ties in. Your brother carried you. You were the tragedy story.
My brother carried me, and I felt like a bitch. I got out of the ER. I really did. I broke my back, and my brother carried me out of the. He picked me up and carried me, and I was like, "Oh God!" All I needed was my friend to see me. He was carrying me, put me in there, and he put my leg over my other leg. And my legs, you know how you get that when you're in bedridden for a while, your legs get real super skinny?
Yeah.
I looked down, and I was like, "Oh my God, I've got wheelchair legs. What's going on here?"
You guys could have made your own comic book, True Brotherly Love.
Yeah,
the Fonseca story.
No.
Oh, you don't know.
All right, so like I said, I didn't want to get into the whole Star Wars thing because we're posting so much. They have so much news they release every day, and they're doing this just to keep us on the verge of
spending millions of dollars.
Oh my God! First, they release Finn's got a new gun. See what the new gun he's going to use. One thing I did post that was amazing, and not amazing, but really heartfelt. was they were filming. You know, they're filming on a soundstage in London. You know that, right?
Well, and you know that island is in